Hi, interesting week. Really interesting. Last week we had a little break. Christelle and I went up to the Lake District, and although the weather wasn't brilliant, I shared a little video on the Thursday about our stay there. And on the Friday we went across to Keswick. Interestingly, here I am on Saturday in Llandrindod Wells in Mid Wales. Now, for those of you who know something about the Welsh Revival, you'll know that in 1903 there were real moves afoot to bring something of the Keswick Convention that had been going for some years and still goes today into Wales, namely Llandrindod Wells, and a minister, Owen, who interestingly was the minister of a Baptist church in Holywell up until I think it was just prior to 1900, then moved down to Merthyr Tydfil, and his meeting with Jessie Penn-Lewis, they agreed together to see what they could do in organising a Keswick type convention in Llandrindod Wells for Wales. So they wrote to F.B. Meyer in America, and he came over, and there was great stirrings, tremendous things happened, and it was from that seed that was sown in 1903 here in Llandrindod Wells that several churches in South Wales started to know a real move of the Holy Spirit following on from this convention that was held in Llandrindod Wells. Now, it was you read between the lines in a lot of the books because they were a little conservative, shall I say, with a small c, with regards to the baptism of the Holy Spirit, etc. But you can tell that there was a definite Pentecost experience that was had by many in Llandrindod Wells. And then for Owen, as he goes back to his church in Merthyr Tydfil, and others as well. But it was Owen, who had been pastoring the church in Holywell, and Jessie Penn-Lewis, who had brought F.B. Meyer across from the States. And it really was hugely impactful. I mean, today, you may be able to hear in the background, I'm sat outside the Llandrindod Wells Rugby Club. I brought a team down from Abergele, and they're currently playing. And that's the noise in the background you can probably hear. But the significance for me, having been in Keswick just yesterday, and now find myself in Llandrindod Wells today, and of course we've got our revival meeting coming up on Wednesday. I've got to share something about this on Wednesday, so if you want to know more, come along on Wednesday to Beechwood Court, 7 o'clock for refreshments and 7:30 for a start of our wildfire revival meeting. Beechwood Court, Mountain Road, Conwy. We're going to have a good time. God's up to something. The overwhelming sense in 1903 here in Llandrindod Wells was that the ministers who gathered, it was predominantly ministers who came together knowing and sensing there had to be more. Their experience was very much a head knowledge, that they were seen as pillars of society, etc., as ministers of that day, quite dour, quite serious individuals who took their position as church ministers with great seriousness and also somewhat overbearing authority sometimes. But they knew there was more. They knew there was something much, much more. And their cry was, they met together in Llandrindod Wells in 1903, was that God, send your Holy Spirit. We need to know what it is to live and work under the power of the Holy Spirit. And so we know in 1904 it happened. But it also started from this meeting in Llandrindod Wells. Come and hear more, and we look to God to do it again at this hour, where men's hearts are definitely today failing for fear of what is coming on the earth. These are serious times we're living in, so we look to God. The future's in His hands, and Jesus is coming soon. God bless you, and hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday. Bye bye.